So hi everyone guys, Luigi Green Hat is back here with a new video. Today we're gonna learn how to play Fluorescent Adolescent by Arctic Monkeys, which is one of their most popular songs, and according to me, one of the most easy to play, and yeah, it's just wonderful because it gives you such unhappiness and stuff like that, but you just have to see the video and all that clowns and killers and blowing barrels and stuff like that to say, okay, probably this is not a happy song. But yeah, indeed it is a happy song. And by the way, it was released on the 9th July of 2007 and raped all UK and not musical letters just because of her freshness and stuff like that. Yeah, because Arctic Monkeys were like this at the beginnings. Now they're more, yo mate, we're so cool. And actually they are really cool, but you know, they're kind of different from the beginning. But I'm pretty sure that you are not here to hear me speak, but to see the lesson. So I'm leaving you to Fluorescent Adolescent by Arctic Monkeys, and I will see you later to see the song under rotation these 2 weeks. Bye guys. So hi everyone guys, welcome to Fluorescent Adolescent guitar lesson. Yeah, today we're gonna learn this cool song by Arctic Monkeys, and let's just take a look to how this song will go. We'll have an introduction composed by the most known riff of this song. Then we will have two parts where you will use always the same chords. Basically the problem, under brackets, of this song is that there are two different parts, a soloist one and a rhythmic part, like most of Arctic Monkeys songs. So in this video I'm gonna mix the parts so that you will just choose which one will interest you the most, so you can just you will be able to play the whole song after you have followed this lesson. So let's go on and take a look to the introduction, which will sound like this. And you will play this one for twice in the first part. So let's take a look to the notes. First you will play the open E string for 3 times. So then you play it again and you do 2 4 on the E. Then 2 4 on the A, and the 4th fret will be pressed for 3 times. Then you stop for a while and you play the 4th again and the second 2. So then you go back to the 2nd fret of the E string for 3 times, then you play it again for twice, and then you go back to the 4th fret on the A string. Then for 3 times the 2nd fret on the A string, and you play it again for twice. Then 4 on the E, 2nd on the E, and open E string. So this is basically the part. And you play it for twice. So after you have played this for twice, we'll go to the part 1, which will introduce the chorus, and will be something like So after you have played this for twice, there will be a little bit of silence because the sing-song part starts. So, you used to get in your fire fishnets, now you only get in your night dress, discard all the naughtiness for niceness, landing in a very common crisis, everything's in or in a black hole. At this point you will start and do this part again. So this is the end of the part 1, but before doing anything else I need to show you how to play this chorus, which are really important because it will be repeated during the whole song. So the first chord is taken by putting your point finger on the 7th fret of all the strings and the other 3 fingers on the 9th fret of D, G and B string. So this is the chord. And you play like this. Then you will put your point finger on the 9th fret and you will just put your ring finger and pinky on the 9th fret of A and D string, like this. From this position you slide down to the 7th fret and you add your middle finger on the 8th fret of G string. Finally, the last chord of this series will be obtained sliding down to the 2nd fret and putting off your middle finger. And then you go back to the last position. So, you used to get in your fishnets, now you only get in your night dress, discarding all the naughtiness for niceness, landing in a very common crisis, everything alone in a black hole. Everything as pretty as the pastel, the blood rain is like an Tabasco. Remember when you used to be less cool? Oh, the boys is like... Okay, and stuff. So, repeating this part, you will play for twice this part 1 before the singing part starts, and then you play it for twice again, not for once as I said you before, when the lyrics everything's in order in a black hole will start. So this is the part 1. What about the part 2? It's pretty similar to this one because you have just to repeat these 2 chords with a different rhythm for 3 times. So the first time you do all those boys is like the best you ever have, the best you ever have. Let's learn to stay soon. Let's have to stay soon. At the end of the 3rd time you do first this chord and then you slide up to the 5th fret like this in the same position, and you will add your middle finger on the 6th fret of G string. I'm sorry, but at the middle of the part I can't play and sing simultaneously. So you will play for 3 times like this. Flicking through a little book of sex tips and stuff like that. So this is the first part. I think it's really simple until this moment, because now on we'll do a little bit more complicated things, but not so much, because now we will do something like this, because now I'm showing you the soloist part, because the other guitar just keeps doing etc. So the other guitar does something like and repeats this for twice. So the things will be like this. You take this position, you play the 14th fret on the D string, 13th fret on the G string, and 12th fret on the B and E string. So it will be flicking through a little book of sex tips. After you have played this, you just put your point finger and press the G, the B and the E string on the 9th fret. So Then you play this chord. Your point finger will press the 7th fret of E and B. Your middle finger will press the 8th fret of the G, and the ring finger will press the 9th fret of the D. So the next chord is this one. You will press the 11th fret of E and G string, while you will press the 12th fret of the B string, and you will slide this position by 2 frets. So your point finger and middle finger, I'm gonna zoom it a little bit so that you can see better this part. And after you have done this, you go to the 16th fret, doing like this. So 16 on the G, 16 on the B, then 14 and 16 on the E. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat this part really slowly so you can get it. You play it for twice, basically. The second time you will stop like this, playing this chord for 3 times. Okay, so after you have played this, first soloist part, we'll go again to our part 2, which is all the boys is like the best you ever had. The best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams. Best after Stacy. Just after Stacy, when you bring them home. But at this time, instead of staying under this note, you will go to another soloist part, which will do something like. So it's pretty easy. I've made a mistake, but never mind, guys. I won't teach you that in the wrong way, I promise. And so after you have finished your part 2, so all the boys' lag part, you will go to Oh Flo, where did you go? So what you are gonna play is 16th fret on the G string, 16 on the B string, then you go under the 14 on the E, 14 on the B, and 16 on the B. Then you end up with the 13 on the G. So for twice, and then this is the second time. This is the third time. This is the 4th time. At the end of the 4th time, you do. So twice the 13th fret, twice the 11th fret, and then open E string. So So after you have done the Flo, where did you go part, we'll go to the very final. And as the other parts of the song, you can both play the chords and the riff. But in this lesson, I'm gonna teach you how to play that riff. And after you have done you will do the starting riff, so the introduction, for 3 times. So after you have played this for 3 times, you will do. Then you go on. For 5 times you play the 6th fret on the A string, then 7th, 6th, 4th, and 2nd. So you end up your 3rd part of the introduction like and then the very final will be something like so basically, since you really need the song under you to get the rhythm, I played at my rhythm. This is not the rhythm of the song, but I just wanted to show you that for the final, you just have to play for 4 times your part 1, so this chord. For 4 times, and after you have played for 4 times, you end up here with this chord. So with your point finger, you will press all the frets on the 4th fret, all the strings on the 4th fret, except for the E, which will be open. You don't have to play it because it's not into the chord. And then your ring finger and pinky will be on the 6th fret of D and G string, and your middle finger will be on the 5th fret of the B, like this. So guys, this is Fluorescent Adolescent. I hope you understood everything. By the way, I've done a cover a few times ago about this song, so if anyone has problems, can just open that cover, which link is into the video, and see how both parts have to be played. So I'm gonna just play that part as I explained that to you now, so if you want, you can use that video. By the way guys, see you next time, and vote for the next song because we'll be up in 2 weeks. Bye. Hello again guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you understood everything. And now here we are with the list. The most voted songs will be under rotation for 2 weeks. And the first song is Are You Mine by Arctic Monkeys.
I'm a puppet on a string, Tracy Island, time traveling diamond, could a shake heartaches.
The second song, which is still by Arctic Monkeys, is probably a little bit underestimated, without probably. But it is really, really good, and I don't understand why it's so underestimated. And her name is Leave Before the Lights Come On. Without the last song, we have a different artist for once, and is Trouble Town by Jack Buck. So guys, let me know which one of these 3 songs you want to see in the lesson, which will be on in 2 weeks. And by now, guys, I'm telling you, if you want, you can just like my Facebook page. I'm gonna put the link in the description, and basically you will get noticed when I will post a new video. And I will see you next week, because next week is the cover week, and I will post the cover on this channel. So stay tuned and see you soon guys. Bye everyone.